Welcome to Block 5 Notes. Please take a moment to draw this kite into your notes. So now I'm going to have you write the kite area formula, which would be this right here. And I want you to understand that you could either use this version or this version. I'm going to use this version because it's I like to just divide by 2 instead of having to multiply by a fraction. So they mean the exact same thing. You'll get the same answer. It's just a little easier sometimes to just, when you're setting it up, to divide it by 2. So Sammy plans to build a kite. He has 2 rods of lengths 4 feet and 3 feet. We're going to find the area of what he needs to create for the material to be able to put this kite together and fly it. So this right here, doesn't matter which is our first diagonal, but we're going to call this one D1 and this one D2. It doesn't matter, it could be the other way around. As you can notice, we're just going to multiply them. So 3 times 4 divided by 2, and then that's going to become 12 divided by 2, and that becomes 6. So the area of this kite is 6 feet squared. That's how much material Sammy will need. Moving on to this next one. Now we are going to deal with the area of a trapezoid. So make sure that you copy this into your notes by pausing the video. Alright, so now we have the area of a trapezoid, and I want you to make sure you write these down in your notes, this formula, and you can either use this version or this version, whichever you prefer. Let's try using this one just so you can see what it looks like if you had to multiply by 1/2. Remember, 1/2 can also be represented as 0.5 in case you didn't want to have to use a fraction. So looking at this right here, we notice whenever they give you the height, it's going to be from the top to the bottom of the figure. So from here to here is the height. So when I'm putting this formula together, I can already say that the h is going to be 5.6. So let me use a different color. 5.6. Now I need to identify what my base 1 and my base 2 are going to be. And I'm going to call that these. And I'll just start base 1 and base 2 like this. It doesn't really matter which comes first as long as you have it there. So I'm going to put my parentheses. I'll put a little multiplication symbol. You don't have to put it there, but just remember that means to multiply. So 6.2 plus, oops, I did it even backwards. 7.8 plus 6.2. And then I'm going to multiply it by 1/2, or you could put 0.5 if you prefer. Now, according to order of operations, we have to do what's in the parentheses first. So let's bring my calculator up, and I'm going to do 7.8 plus 6.2, and that's 14. So that's going to equal 14, and I'm going to rewrite everything. Remember, when it's outside of a parentheses, it just means to multiply. So remember, we always go from left to right, how we read a book. We're going to multiply these first. So 14 times 0.0, whoops, not like that. It's 14 times 0.5, and that's 7. So this becomes 7, and I'm going to multiply that by 5.6. And let's get our area. 7 times 5.6. And our area is 39.2. So I can go over here and say it's 39.2, and I gotta do feet squared. So that's how you use the formulas to find the area of a kite and a trapezoid. Good luck with your practice.